What's up, traders? Keon here. We're going to be looking at Sunday night futures and see how they're reacting. We're also going to be building out our watch list for tomorrow's trading session. Now, before we get started, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button so we can keep pushing out that content. And if you haven't already, feel free to join our Discord group for 7 days, absolutely free. You'll have access to all our channels and trade alerts. If you don't like us, not a problem. Keep all the money that you made. Now let's get started. All right, Nasdaq, we are currently down 90 points. All right, so September is notorious for having the worst month of the year, and it's clearly showing. So Nasdaq right now, not looking too hot. Let's check out ES futures. We are down 0.74%, 32 points. All right, so the downfall continues. We did close below the 50 EMA officially on Friday, and it seems like we might be going lower. We have VWAP at around 43.17. How many times have we tested the 50 EMA? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 times we have tested the 50 EMA on the daily chart. We are below it now. Let's say we could test the 100 EMA. Where is that level? If I can type. And we want to change this to 50. Or I'm sorry, 100. Let's change this color to, or should we do this color? Yeah, let's do this color. Now, the 100 EMA is around, 43.18. Could we fill the gap below to 43.18? We could. We absolutely could. We're below the 50, so why not? All right, so 33 points. ES futures right now down, and NQ futures down 90 points. We are going to have a great day tomorrow. For the Bulls, I don't know. The Bears, they'll be making some money for sure. All right, so let's get started on our first watch list stock for tomorrow. Regeneron. I haven't traded this much. If we look at the daily, we got a 643.19 support. We got a couple bounces here. TTM reversing to the bearish side. So below 643.19. Look for a drop to around 635.19. Let's make sure we got the right level. So 636.14, give or take. Let's change this color for our first price target. Okay, so 636.14 will be your price target below 643.19. If we can break above 656.7, what do we got? We got this resistance here at 655.27. Let's change that color so we can know exactly what the profit target is. All right, as you can see, it's been in this channel. It's tested this support, 643.19. So above 656.7, you can see 665.27. Below 643.19, you can see 636.14. A lot of buying at the end of the day, but we'll have to see tomorrow, especially since futures are down a good amount. Let's go to the next one, Robinhood. All right, let's get rid of these lines. So what do we got? So we got resistance at around 42.92, and this is the 21 EMA. Robinhood has closed above the 8 EMA, which is good. We are above the 50 EMA. Now, the 21 EMA is acting as a resistance, which is around, let's say, 43.11 to 43.18, give or take. So above 43.18, I like it. Above, or as a price target, I should say, where is that previous resistance? So it's right here, this candlestick, so around 43.97. So it's not too much of a price target, but it's a key level for sure to pass. So let's make that purple. All right, now if we break below this candle, what do we got as a support around, let's see, this previous resistance, so 41.91. So this is going to be our next support at 41.93. Below that, there's going to be resistance here around 41.21. I would say, you know, honestly, 40.2, 2.4, give or take. Stocks like whole numbers, but I would say this would be your target, 40.22. So that's Robinhood. You know, above 42.89, look for 43.18 and even 43.97 if the volume is there. Below 41.93, we can see 40.22. And below that, I would look at this wick right here. And what is that right there? We got 39.18. Okay, next one. Mrna. Now, there was news that mRNA's vaccine is more effective than Pfizer's. Who knows if it's already priced in? Buy the rumor, sell the news. Always works. All right, so we can get the low. Right? So it is tight, right? So what do we got? We got a support right here around, let's actually go to the 15-minute on this one. Let's delete these lines. Okay, so we got a support around here for 11.22. And we got resistance at 432.03. If we can break above 432.03, I like to see it test 441.06. This is the previous resistance. So let's change this color. All right. Now, if we break below, actually, as a matter of fact, you can use this as a quick support as well. This was a previous resistance. All right, so 421.44, you can look at 411.44. Let's change this color to purple for our price target. So I think these are great levels. Below 421.44, you can see 411.44. Above 432.03, you can definitely see 441.06. As you can see, it was a previous resistance. So that's mRNA. Let's go to Pepsi, a defensive stock that doesn't really move when the market's going down. All right, so what I got? I got puts below 153.6. As you can see, this is a pretty decent support. As you can see, it's bounced multiple times right here on the daily, right? So below 153.6, I mean, this has a way to go down to 150. Previous resistance acts as a new support, just like everything else. All right. Now, if it breaks above 155.99, what do we got? We got a resistance here, which is around 157.4. Now, again, Pepsi does have a lot of volume from the past week. Doesn't really move much during the market. So, 157.4 is going to be, that's a pretty big move for Pepsi. But the upside will be great if it goes above 155.9. We just have to see how the market reacts. So this will be our next target for the calls. And that looks good. You see how it tests this support multiple times. So if it breaks below, look for the 100 EMA and look for this new price level of 150.71. All right. Let's do 4 more. We got Nike. Nike's got earnings this week. Looks like Nike has filled the gap from previous earnings. So what do we got here? I like Nike. If it can go above 159.08, I like this previous resistance, right? At around 162.76. So that's going to be our target for calls if it goes above 159.08. Now, below 155.56, look at this. This was from earnings, right? So if we break below 155.56, obviously 138.27 is going to be way too low. I don't expect Nike to go that low. But where would our target be if it breaks below this support, it would be around, let's go to the 15-minute. That's 2:30 or 1 hour, I'm sorry. So we can use this Bollinger Band line, which is around 154.38, right? So that's going to be our target for Nike for the puts. So below 155.56, look for 154.38. Again, there is earnings, and earnings is like going to Las Vegas. You bet on either side and hope that you win. So above 159.08, look for 162.76. Below 155.56, look for 154.38. All right. And last one is INTU Intuit. All right. So we are again on the 15-minute chart. What I got, let's look on the daily, see how it looks. I mean, this thing has been grinding above the 8 EMA. It's been tested the 21 EMA, but every time it tests the 21, it looks like it goes right back and reclaims the 8 EMA. So will it test the 21 again, right? And that is around 558.99. If it tests the 21, will we see a reversal or will we break down? So if we go below the 21 EMA, look for 554.86. This was a previous support, right? And if it goes above 572.64, look for the highs of 582.96. So that's going to be your profit target if you are long. If it breaks below the 21 EMA, look for 554.86. All right, and it looks like TTM is looking more bearish than bullish. Losing momentum. Look at that sell at the end of the day. So maybe it wants to test the 21 and bounce right back up. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. All right, guys, that's Sunday night's watch list for tomorrow's trading session. Hope you guys have a great trading week. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep pushing out this content. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys.